Guys, I'm excited to bring this to you. And I know you've been missing me. Some of you are asking me what's going on. Guys, there's so much things that are changing right now. But I want to tell you from the bottom of my heart to trust the process. So let's say it from the belly. Let's breathe in. I bring you to a place, a quiet place, a sacred place that I love to make sure that I get my mind right. Let's put this in our belly. Let's breathe in and let's acknowledge that we are alive. Let's say it from the belly. It's knockout time, baby. Woo! Guys, let me tell you this. Let me tell you this from the bottom of my heart. And I want you to get this. I want you to get this to a point where you receive this with everything I speak from my spirit to your spirit today. I want you to get this in your mindset. This is not just motivation. This is about your lifestyle. This is about what you're doing in this season of your life. As we enter into the final quarter of the year, as we about to do things that we thinking that we started in January, we wanted to get everything done, but somehow we're about to finish 2018 and we haven't done everything that we wanted to do. I want you to get this in your mindset. It's not just about the finish line. I want you to get this. It's not just about the finish line. And a lot of you are concerned about the finish line. And every one of you want to make it to the finish line. But I want you to know this. There's levels to this thing. Because there's no finish line when it comes to success. When it comes to success, there's no finish line. When it comes to greatness, there's no finish line. What's important is that you understand there's a levels to this thing where you understand to become successful, to be amazing, to be phenomenal, to be powerful beyond measure, to make your mark in this world. You need to get to a point where you understand that you're continually breaking. You're continually gaining. You're continually going through the process. And I want to talk to you about a process where I looked at my life, and when I started out this journey, and I realized that everything I've been through was putting me to this point of my life. And I'm saying to you this today, that whatever you're going through right now, every circumstance, everything that's happening around you is not happening to you, but it's happening for you. And it's a process of greatness that allows you that you have to get to a position where you got to push. You got to grind. You got to put the work in. You got to sacrifice. And some of you don't want to sacrifice. Some of you got some baggages that you're carrying and expecting to gain where you want to be. It's not going to work like this. So I want to ask you a question today. How bad do you want to become successful? How bad do you want to be great? How bad do you want to leave a legacy that will make an impact in the world? And I'm going to say this to you. I'm going to give you two principles that would allow you to see that everything that is coming, everything that's happening is working out to get you to a level where you can see yourself in a position of making your mark. Because it's not just about the finish line. Because a lot of you want to be, it's all about milestone. Every milestone is getting you to the level of where you need to be. So yeah, I know. My wife is expecting a baby, and I'm about to be a father again, and then it just gets exciting. But when I remember when she went to the midwife, and the midwife was saying, "Look, I know that you're excited, but there's a process where you have to go through." Of those labor pains, like they're like pre-labor pains. They're not the real thing, right? So I'm gonna get this. It's like pre-labor pain. So it feels like the baby's coming, but it's not really. I was like, what's this gonna do? How this is gonna affect you? And then she's like, but it feels like the labor pain. She says, no, it's not. But I realized, you see, in life, some things that you have to go through gets you ready for what you need to go to. Come on. I hope you receive that. You got to go through some things so that you can get ready for what is to come. And I'm saying to you today that when you understand to get to the level of success or level of greatness that you require, there's some things that you got that's getting you ready for what is to come, and you got to trust it. And I realize on this journey of being a motivational speaker, wanting to be the number one, wanting to be the best, want to be the greatest, want to be able to touch 1,000 and millions of lives, helping people to reposition their mindset, to understand that life is worth living. So whatever you're going through, you've got to be able to understand that there's levels to it. So I'm going to ask you a question. I want you to get this into your mindset. What are you doing? What is testing you? What is trying you? What is pushing you? What has you frustrated right now that you can't see tomorrow? What is it that got you burdened down to a point that you can't figure out your next step? Because when you start thinking about this, you recognize that everything that you're going through is setting you up to get to the finish line, but there's no finish line. I'm going deep today, so I want you to get this, guys. Listen, a finish line don't exist. It's either you win or die. It's that simple. So you have to make a decision that, listen, I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to give up. Because believe me, if I fail today, I know that it's just a part of the process. Here we go. So I realize, like, I see everybody. Everybody working on their dreams. I see everybody pushing past their pain. But everyone saying, you got to push past your pain. You got to work. You got to grind. But there is something that makes you different. That every milestone, that every situation, that every trial, that every obstacle, that everything that is challenging you, is there to make you to a person that you need to become. We're going deeper now. So yes, there's going to be some things that come into your life that you're wondering, why do I have to confront this again? Why do I need to challenge this again? Why everybody calling my name? Why are they looking at me? I need you to know that this season of your life, as we're about to finish strong, as we're about to take on the last quarter of the year, that we make a decision that every obstacle and every trial, that every frustration that you're going through is there to build the character that you require to get to the end. And when you understand, when you get to the end, there is no end, there's another level. So I'm going to challenge you today. For those of you who are working on your dreams, for those of you who are, I know, becoming frustrated. I know you started out strong in 2018. I know you're thinking to yourself, look, I'm about to finish here. What have I accomplished? I want you to know this. There's a process where you've got to get your character right. And if your character ain't right, it doesn't align with your dream, then it's going to block you. It's going to stop you from being the person that you need to be. And you're wondering why you're getting the results that you're getting. The reason why you're getting these results is because your character, it needs to be ready for who you need to become. And listen to me very carefully. It's not just motivational. It's not just empowering. It's about you understanding that every principle that you have in your life needs to get you to a position where you get to a mindset that my character needs to be ready for the business I want. I'm going deeper now. I needed to realize that those pre-labor pains that my wife's getting, she needs to go through the process. She needs to get to a point where she understands that every step, everything that is happening to her is working out for her good. Everything that is getting her body, is getting her mind, is getting her character right, is getting her to the point where she understands that everything, listen to me very carefully, all men are created equal. Listen to me very carefully. All men are created equal, but some just work harder before the time comes. Whatever you're working on, whatever you want in your life, listen to me very carefully. I'm not just any motivational speaker. I don't just want to empower you. I don't just want to motivate you. I want you to change your whole life where you understand that God wants to bless you. He wants to give you everything that you dream of, but He needs you to get to a position where He understands whatever you're going through, whatever I'm giving you, it's not just about the finish line. It's about you trusting the process that is breaking you to make you, to put you in a character where aligns you with your greatness, that aligns you with being who you're supposed to be, that aligns you with becoming successful, that aligns you. Listen to me very carefully. I understood that yes, I had to go through a broken heart. Yes, I had to be homeless. Yes, I had to. I needed to get to a point that you understand that everything that you've been through has set you up for greatness. And the moment that you get to that point, the moment that you see yourself as God sees you, the moment that you get to a position of molding, of fashioning, of breaking, Now you got something that's building a legacy. Now they can look at you and say, look, you're amazing. Now they can look at you and say, oh, you made that mark. That's why I know when Anthony Joshua stepped into the ring, I knew that something amazing was going to happen. I knew that this is his part because his character, come on to me, I want you to get it. Your character has to align with what you're doing. And when it does, it takes you to a next level. So yes, don't worry about the finish line. Stop worrying about the finish line. When am I going to get there? How am I going to get there? What am I going to be like? I want to tell you this. You are amazing. You are powerful beyond measure. Everything that you want, everything that you're dreaming of, everything that you're wishing for, everything that you're working on is coming in aligned with your destiny. But you need to get to that point. Today, if you don't get anything, I want you to get this one thing. You have to get to that point that is building your character. So yes, you got to be patient. That's right. Yes, you got to be long-suffering. That's right. Yes, you got to be able to have that muscle memory where it puts you to a point that you understand that it's not just about the finish line. It's not how I finish, but it's how I understand that my life is changing. I know that there's levels to this thing in my marriage. There's levels to this thing in my workplace. There's levels to this while I'm studying. I understand that this is not just about getting the gold or standing on getting the trophy, but it's to understand there's a process where it's building your character. It's building muscle memory that when you get to the next step, when you hit that milestone, boom, I can say, yes, I have made it through, but now what's the next step? Some of you are giving too much energy to the finish line. So stop concentrating on the finish line today. I want you to trust the process. I want you to realize that every step is aligning you to your destiny. Every step is aligning you to where God wants you to be. But until you could get your character right, until you could get your character right, I'm talking about some of you need to go back and forgive somebody. I'm going deeper now. Some of you need to go back and forgive somebody. You see, when I was beaten to learn in the classroom, I hated that teacher. I had anger for years. But about 9 years ago, I went back and I looked at the teacher in the eye, and she looked at me, and we talked, and then I said to you, I really hated you. You really disgust me. But I forgive you now. I understood. I had to let go of that. And some of you are unable to go back and to forgive the people that you need to forgive, and you're wondering why you can't get to where you want to be because you're carrying too much baggages. So today I want you to know, listen to me, if you're going through pre-labor pains, say I appreciate it. If you're going through pre-labor pains, I want you to appreciate it, because you're going to have to push through it. Come on. You're going to have to work through it. You're going to have to fight through it. You're going to have to put everything on the process, because the process is what's going to align you to greatness. The process is what's going to build character, and the process is what makes everything worth it. Because believe me, some of you don't want to go through the fire, but you want to get the results. You got to go through pain. And I want to tell you this, pain is temporary. I want you to get this. Pain doesn't last forever. The moment that you get to a point where you understand that every struggle, that every trial, every obstacle, every battle was created and designed for you to get you to a level where you can see yourself in a place where, look, my children can look at me, my grandchildren can look at me and say, there goes a man, there goes a father, there goes a husband. I want you to get this guy until you get to that place where you understand that it's not about the finish line. It's about building character. It's about building a legacy. It's about aligning yourself with greatness. I guarantee you will be frustrated. You will start complaining. You will think to yourself, why is this happening to me? But until you get to that place that you're not just focusing on the finish line, and you realize I'm going to know there's levels to this thing. There's levels to this thing. And every time you get to a new level, every time you fall down, you get up. Every time you get to a place where you become frustrated, you understand that, say, yeah, it's not just motivation. It's not just inspiration. It's not just empowerment. It's my lifestyle change. And I'm going to keep pushing. And I'm going to keep grinding. Listen to me very carefully. I want you to get this. As I wrap this up right now, I want to say this to you. I don't know where you're watching me from. If you're watching me on a replay, I don't know, but I want you to know this. You are special. You are powerful beyond measure. There is something great inside of you that needs to emerge, but you need to align your gift. You need to align your character with your gift. You need to put yourself in a position where you are able to see yourself as God sees you. And when you're able to see yourself as a masterpiece designed for greatness, you will become from a college dropout to a published author, listen to me, from sleeping, on a park bench to somebody that the world's watching. I want you to know this. You will see that every success is dependent on your character. And the moment that you get to a place that you're ready for greatness is the moment you start living your best life. So today, from this day forward, Knockouttime family, I want you to get this in your spirits this Sunday. Remember, it's new Sunday's the new Monday we grind. Sunday's the new Monday we start getting prepared for the week ahead. We start doing the right things. We start getting our bodies right. We start getting our minds right. We start getting our souls right. We start getting ourselves in a position of greatness. And that says, trust the process. And thus stop focusing on the finish line. It's your boy, Dr. G, the love motivator, saying love is a key to everything. Love is the key to happiness. Love is the key, for a lifestyle change. Love, it will put you in a position of greatness. But I want you to know this. I want you to know this. It starts with you. It's all dependent on you. It's all, everything that you want is asking you to get ready for it. Everything that you desire is asking you to be ready for it. And every day I look at myself, I say, God, when is going to be my time? I say, Lord, he says to me, I can hear his voice. He said, look, are you ready for what I'm about to give to you? Are you ready? Like, have you put yourself in a position where you're looking at your character and allowing yourself to have the patience that requires to get to the process? I need you to understand this is about building character. So guess what? If you're not willing to trust the process, if you're not willing to have that character change, you will never get the things that you want. Say from the belly, and I love the life you live. Please, I want you to honor this principle. I say this all the time. Love the life you live and live the life you love. Let love be the reason why you wake up every single day and live your best life. But remember, every milestone, every pre-labor pain was created for you, and you must go through it to get to the end result. But I need you to never give up, never give in. I need you to know that it's working out for your good. I need you to understand that you are a masterpiece created for greatness. It's your boy, Dr. G, the love motivator, saying, please do me one favor. Share this video with somebody that you think needs it today to know that it's not just about the finish line. It's about the process. I love you guys, man. You know what time it is. Can I say it again? Say it with me. Say it from the belly. You know what time it is. It's knockout time, baby. Woo! I'm gone.